So hey guys, I feel like it's been a while. No, I have been on a music cleanse for the past 2 or 3 weeks. If you've seen my previous videos, you'd know that I have a single coming out. And the date has still not been fixed. I'm still in talks with the label. Yeah, I'm releasing it through a label. And if you want to find out how to release it through a label, check out our previous video. I'll link it so you can check it out. Yeah, so the date still hasn't been fixed, and it's just been causing me a lot of stress, I guess. So I just thought that till then I'd just ease up on the creativity. But I wanted to make a video for you guys. Just for the sake of this video, come make a beat with me. Okay, I feel rusty. It's been a while since I've come up with anything creatively. Before the 3-week music cleanse, I made about 7 or 8 songs, all to be released next year. And after that, my creativity just kind of dropped, I guess. So I felt like I needed a break because I couldn't think of anything, and I was starting to make things that sounded pretty much the same. So that's when I realized, okay, it's time to slow down. So yeah, we'll see what these 3 weeks of not making music has done to my mind. Just a warning, this beat might be mediocre, but we'll still try to make something of it. So starting out, the OG Imagiro piano. This is my go-to piano plugin. I've done a video about this too. You can check it out. Actually, I'm not a pianist, so a trick that I learned to make good piano progressions is to record the left hand and the right hand pattern separately. And I'm not ashamed to admit it because it helps me get what I want. And the end result is always insane. Kind of forgot that chord progression. Let's think of it again. Nope. Important thing, let's set the BPM. 76. Okay, let's try to record that in. Is that you can just adjust them later. You can quantize it later. See, I had a good thing going, and around this section, a new idea just popped up into my mind, and I just had I believed in myself a little bit too much, and I just went for it, and I think I totally messed that up. But like I said, we can quantize, we can fix it. Ah, the beauty of production. This is what I got. That sounds good, but it sounds a little robotic, doesn't it? It doesn't sound as if a human played it. So this is what you do. Highlight all the notes. Go to this tool icon right there. Hit randomize. What this tool does is, as you can see, the velocities have changed after I put this on. You can use this knob to adjust it even further in either direction, but I usually just leave it at whatever they gave me, because it tends to go a little bit extreme. So what it does is it randomizes the dynamics. Now let's try to come up with the melody. If you have a hard time with the melody like I'm having now, what you can do is make the drum progression first. It solidifies the rhythm for you, so it would give you a better understanding of how the melody can go. So let's go with this. Let's go with that. I've just been so silent trying to fix this melody. So yeah, like I said before, right hand melody separately, left hand melody separately. And make sure you have a different piano. I mean, don't use one plugin for both left and right. It's not gonna mix well, because you need to mix the low end of the left hand progression and the high end of the right. And if you have it on the same plugin, it's not gonna be easy. If you have two, you can just assign each of them to different mixers and mix them separately. I feel rusty. Like, I don't remember. The creative juices are just okay. I'll leave it at that. This is a new plugin that I got. It's called Lo-Fi Panda. Obviously, it's catered to the lo-fi genre, and it has a bunch of amazing presets. The bass presets are what really got me interested. It has a lot of really cool stuff. For bass, what I usually do is, pretty sure many of you do this. Take the root notes of the chord progression, the main chord progression, copy it, paste it into this. That's better. So, another tip you should look out for in lo-fi is that you don't need any deep sub-heavy basses. Something extremely subtle like that is more than enough. One of the most important things that most lo-fi labels look for is a clear low end. And if you have like a messy sub where the frequency is really low, they're just gonna skip past it. It's not a house track, it's a lo-fi track. Make sure you leave a little room in the midsection for the bass. Don't EQ out the entire section like that. You need a little bit of the mids. It'll make it sound better. We need to layer that snare. So it's a really good idea to layer your snare with a clap. A clap with a tail transient, like that. It'll sound really good. Or like that. See, we got a piano progression, a piano melody, bass, drums. Still sounds empty. We need a pad. And for that, my go-to plugin, Pigments by Arturio. If it can just load. There it is. I absolutely love this plugin. Oh, another thing. It's always good to layer your piano progressions with something subtle. So wait. Yeah, this is nice. We can layer it with this. Now let's cheat the system. We don't need to play the whole thing again. Copy the entire progression. Paste it. Paste it into Pigments. And we got this. Let's hear the two of them together. let's increase the stereo of that. That is heavenly. Nice. Now we need to find a pad that cuts through those sounds without muddying up the mix. Hold down 2 notes throughout the duration of the song. Look how full this sounds. Why is it? Wow. Okay, now let's put some effects on that. Enhance the stereo a little bit. Let's put some shimmer. Let's see how that sounds. And now we need to make a riser impact. A really clean sounding riser. This is what you can do. Take a pad, a light ambient pad, click those in. We don't even need this much. Let's say that. Now, what I like to do is I like to automate this, and to do that, what I do is I convert this into an audio file, highlighting it and clicking Ctrl-Alt-C. There we have an audio file. Now we click on the left corner and go to Automate, Volume. Now we get this. There's a lot of ways to automate the volume, but this is easy because it gives you an automation exactly the length of the audio file. Usually it just takes up the entire song and it's just a hassle to adjust it, but this really works in our favor. So let's make this a riser and then slowly rise up. We'll reverb the crap out of it with Valhalla Supermassive. Fill it up with a stereo using this Fruity Stereo Enhancer. Yeah, I guess that's enough. We made something really simple, and I think we did a decent job. This isn't bad. To be honest, it's not that bad. When I started making the beat, I thought it was going to turn out horrible, but it sounds decent enough to begin a beat with. At least there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking to the end of the video. I hope you learned something from this. Make sure you check out our other videos if you want to support the channel, and like and subscribe. That helps us a lot. And we'll see you next week.